I did see, I know we're like half an hour in, we haven't talked about anything, and yet we've talked about everything. I did see the bricks at the Granville Island crossing. I think it's smart.
Ever feel unsafe crossing a crosswalk? Cars cutting off your right of way? That's why VisionZero Vancouver is excited to introduce Bricks, a new pilot program to enhance pedestrian safety. Simply grab a brick at one of our designated stands, enter the crosswalk with the brick clearly visible to surrounding vehicles, and cross the street with the full confidence that you and everyone around you is aware of your ability to protect yourself. We believe bricks will be a major disruptor to the pedestrian safety industry. Although speed bumps and other traffic calming measures do play a critical role in keeping pedestrians safe, they rely on political leadership. And frankly, who can rely on that? What you can rely on is a concrete solution. As the saying goes, sometimes the best defense is a brick.
That's a crazy intersection. There's lots of like horrible pedestrian intersections in Vancouver. VisionZero Vancouver is an advocacy group to try to bring awareness to pedestrian safety on the roads. So they do their publicity stunts, but I don't mean it in a negative way. They installed some foam bricks at a pedestrian crossing and said, if you want cars to pay attention to you when you cross and stop blowing through the crosswalk, grab a brick and walk across the road. I think that's very smart. They're foam. I mean, it's accomplishing the same thing. If they were real bricks, it's, I think it's fine as long as nobody's chucking them for no reason, but sometimes you never know in this city. It is a role-playing adventure game that is in the Gamebryo engine. Can I have a hint, please? It's a fantasy sandbox open world action game. It's it's the Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind. It is the Elder Scrolls. This shit was not pardon me. This shit was not multi-platform. It was only on the Xbox and the PC. I guess that's multiple platforms now that I think about it, but best Elder Scrolls. Which Elder Scrolls is the one that has the famous clip where the dude gets into dialogue while the NPC is standing on the elevator that sends him up to the spikes?
I hope I can help. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Farewell.
May you rest in peace.
And then when he ends the dialogue, the elevator kills him, and then it comes down with his corpse, and then his friend goes like, oh, look at this loot, and stands on the elevator, and then it sends him up and kills him again. That's Oblivion. He does, may you rest in peace. Oh, man. That's an all-time clip, without a doubt. Econ is cooked, sire. No disrespect, but just because you said sire is not going to protect you. You motherfuckers complain about everything, bro. Just relax. When I had money, but my points were bad, people were like, your points suck. Now I'm fucking crushing it on points. People were like, your econ's bad. You check the S&P 500 lately? You shouldn't be pocket watching right now, bro. 350 million Americans are working for all of us, okay? And we love them for it. Right now, we got different priorities. Just relax. It will all come true in time. I'll have you know the S&P 500 is down today. Okay, now what I want you to do is look at the TTM. The what? The trailing 12 months. Tell me how it's doing in the trailing 12 months, Jerome Powell. DL Guiga, are you here? Or are you on bottle duty right now? DL Guiga's 15 years old? No, he isn't probably, okay? I love PE ratios under 20. Listen, Warren Buffett, okay? We've all pretended to read The Intelligent Investor. Let me know. Here's the deal. You find a stock in the S&P 500 with a PE ratio under 20 in this day and age, all I'm saying is sometimes there's a reason it's under 20. You ever hear, after you pretend to read The Intelligent Investor, the next thing you got to do is read A Random Walk Down Wall Street And then you've got to hit a memento mori in the mirror every day. I'm not smarter than other people. I'm not smarter than other people. It will save your life. You will still die someday, but it will save your life. I'm in ETFs, bro. Me, when my friends say they're conservatively invested, they're in ETFs, and then I open it all up and it's fucking public sentiment ETF, inverse Kramer ETF, digital video gaming and gambling ETF, Canadian cannabis ETF. Oh, brother. Sorry. I'm economics posting. Well, finance posting. I apologize. Fucking quintuple levered QQQ. Fucking. Anyway, sorry. I'd like to apologize. I lost myself for a minute there. I bought 1 share of Microsoft last week. How cooked am I? I think you're straight chilling, bro. Microsoft's going through some great PR right now because that one Microsoft employee saved the world by discovering the backdoor put on every single Linux server because his authenticator took half a second longer than it used to, and he said that's unacceptable. That dude's a damn hero. He saved my ass. I don't know how serious it was, but the way that I understood it is basically there was I don't know, what you call it, corporate espionage? Bad actors conspired for 2 years to give remote access to anyone on every single Linux server ever made that was running the most recent updates at least. And then some dude working at Microsoft noticed that his machine took half a second longer to log in and investigated and found it and closed that shit up before it popped off. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's like the dude in the Soviet submarine. And they were like, bro, what are you doing? Nuke them! The nukes are coming! And he was like, I don't buy it. The vibes are off. And just decided like not to heat up the Cold War. The dude deserves a medal or something. Best I can do is 8 large pizzas in the break room at lunch. Please only take 1 slice. We only have enough for 1 slice for everybody. But still, he's a hero. He's a damn... There's no doubt about the heroics of it. How pissed do you think the bad actors are? What the fuck, bro? No! My nightmarish computer virus! No! Balatro is just sap again. Just please don't play as much of it as you did sap and Isaac. How about you do your job and you let me do my job? I'm doing all right. I had a living funeral yesterday. You ever have a living funeral? It's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. What's a living funeral? The Livestream Fails subreddit was in memoriam for me yesterday. April Fools, I'm not dead. I'm fucking here. All I'm saying is, we're getting some venerations here, okay? I appreciate it. Now at 5:02 in the morning when I opened up Twitter and Librarian said, April Fools, we're going to flood Livestream Fails with NL clips. And then I replied, please don't. I didn't realize that it was Ozymandias. It was too late. You really think I would have told you my evil plan if it hadn't already been enacted? The squid aliens invaded us 15 minutes ago. Librarian, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. I'm going double skippers on this one. Squadron team leader? Wait, no, I do know this. It's Zero Dark 30. Yes. Okay. Why do I know DevGrew? It's literally in her photo. It does say behind her head. I was trying to think if he played like a fucking rogue AI or something. Can you imagine Chris Pratt being the voice of HAL 9000 in the 2001 A Space Odyssey reboot? Yeah, I can't let you do that. Introducing Chris Pratt as HAL 9000. It's a me. Did you see the Kanye West lawsuit where he told his employee that he was fired and then he put on a Super Mario voice and said, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Another life, and jumped up and punched like an invisible block in the air. Did you see the news that that Amazon grocery store where you just pick up your shit and walk out and it's supposed to automatically like scan and pay when you leave was not actually automatically scanning and paying? It was 1,000 employees in India watching you and manually logging all the shit while you were in the store. Is that real? That doesn't seem like I want it to be real because it's funny, but like it validates my implicit biases so much that I have to be innately skeptical before I believe that it's real. But if it's real, it's maybe one of the funniest things that's ever happened. It's machine training. No! They were just validating the data set. If it was real, it'd be really funny, though. Maybe we'll just spread some misinformation. The One Piece. Eat some more chicken, eat some more pie. It doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. Remember that? Remember those days? Howard Hamlin, One Piece. The One Piece. Can I tell you something? You know, my non-alcoholic White Claw moment, you might say, NL, what is that? That's the reaction you have when you see the water get replaced with sparkling water, and then the sparkling water get replaced with alcoholic sparkling water, and then the alcoholic sparkling water replaced with non-alcoholic alcoholic sparkling water. My Roman Empire for that is I was at the grocery store yesterday. You know what they call Quaker Oats rice cakes now? Crispy Minis. It doesn't make any fucking sense. When I was a kid, there used to just be the big rice cakes, the white cheddar, or maybe you put peanut butter on top of them or something like that. Then they said we're getting our ass kicked by potato chips and other salty snacks. So they made crispy minis, small versions with flavored salt on them. Pretty delicious. But then, like, I guess the crispy minis got so popular, they changed the name of the original reference point. So now the big ones are called crispy minis, which doesn't even make any sense, man. They're fucking huge. This MFer found something new to be mad about. It's better than the Twitter discourse this week, which is my mom was talking about how she was going to give us her fine china when she died. And we said, Mom, shut the frick up. We don't want that shit, okay? I just thought it would be nice if you had some nice plates or something like. We don't want that, okay? We don't want your fine china, Mom. We're going to smash it when you die. We're Reddit guys. Of course we hate our parents. That one was an April Fool's joke. It worked. It certainly worked. I appreciate my parents more now. It's crazy. I just think, like, I don't know. The dude who was talking about, like, the boomers created the situation where there's not enough houses so they can deal with the China when they die. And I'm like, your mom did that, bro? You should fucking take her to task, man. Holy cow, I didn't realize that it was your fucking mom that was responsible for that shit. She's like a villain. She's public enemy number one, bro. Now I understand why you couldn't just say, sure, Mom, we'd love this thing that means a lot to you. And then you can fucking smash it or give it to Goodwill when they fucking die anyway. This shit is Korean fried chicken, bro. Or is it, I mean, maybe it's General Tso's chicken because it has hoisin sauce. I mean, is this shit from China or America, bro? I don't really want to say China for it, but ice cold USA, America, the United States of America. There we go. General Tso's chicken. You're telling me they didn't invent that shit in fucking Beijing? I know I've said it many times before. I apologize. One of my favorite anti-millennial videos, I say this as a millennial, is the BuzzFeed video where they have second-generation Chinese Americans eat P.F. Chang's, and they're going like, oh, this is like nothing like they do it in China. This fucking sucks. And then they give the P.F. Chang's to their parents who moved from China to America, and they're all like, this shit is fucking fire, bro. This is sick. We did not do it like this in China, but the orange chicken is still really good.
Orange chicken is not real Chinese food. My mom calls it like the food that fools Americans.
喺美國咧，呢個係
真的呀？
Oh no, I know what this is. Burnt soy sauce.
Not sure what that is, you know?
这比较適合他們。
好香口，但係又太甜酸㗎嘛，食嚟好好。
但係甜酸係咪？
呢個幾好嘢。
只要佢哋係香口咧。
This chicken is sad.
味道很好。
Candace finished all his orange chicken. He says it's so good.
Good job.
I can't imagine anyone thinking that panda is actually Chinese food.
我話呢個幾好味，適合中國人食嘅嘢咁。
適合中國人食。
I think it's I'm not saying it's a second generation thing, because honestly, how would I know? I think it's a millennial thing to be obsessed with the idea that authenticity necessarily equals quality. Like, I'm sure there's lots of traditional Chinese food that probably tastes pretty bad if it's cooked badly. I'm sure there's probably lots of dudes out there in Idaho that are cooking up some fire beef broccoli, honestly. You gotta taste the food before you judge it just on the rubric, you know? Like, I believe that on average, the pasta is probably better in Italy than it is in Canada. But then there's a part of me that's like, why? We're the fucking new world. We had the first tomatoes, bro. You can't send semolina flour on like a cargo ship across the Atlantic Ocean or something like that. Like you don't understand. It's like the New York pizza thing. It's the little microbes in the water make the pizza taste better, bro. Ludwig said the sushi in Japan was the same as in California. I disagree a little bit, but I see where he's going with that. I've had some amazing sushi in Japan. I've had some really good sushi in Vancouver. You know what Japan doesn't have, though? Is like a restaurant that's called like Yamamoto Sushi, and it serves General Tso's chicken, sushi, pho, Korean food, fucking hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken fingers, bubble tea, Coke Zero, pizza, samosas. Same people saying bit rehashed. I know I can look in your logs. When I was streaming Among Us with AOC, you were typing do the Bernie Sanders voice like 100 times. You still remember that? Yeah, because it's my fucking life. For you, you were just baked out of your mind typing shit that popped into your head. For me, that shit made it to long-term memory, motherfucker. You don't get to choose how I remember your experience, okay? That's the folly of human existence. You guys see the semi-viral TikTok video of the lady packing lunch for her husband?
Pack hubby's lunch with me. That's how the hubby likes it. I don't ask questions.
And then she packs him. They seem like perfectly nice people. I'm not knocking them at all, except for this one specific thing. She filled his lunchbox with spaghetti noodles and then put ranch dressing on top of it. And then I will say that she said, that's how hubby likes it. Take it up with him, not me. And I was like, I'm probably the only person on this website that will admit to very much enjoying ranch dressing. But ranch dressing on top of spaghetti noodles was making me feel a certain sort of way. I mean, it's good on pizza. It is. They don't want you to say it, but it's true. It is good on pizza. It's good on everything, basically. I would prefer some tomato sauce with my spaghetti, but maybe that's just a me thing. Mildest food take possible. I mean, if we're talking spaghetti, I gotta go tomato sauce. I don't care if it offends anybody. Hamburger patties, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna hit you with a hot take of the day. Better with buns. Better with buns and maybe even a slice of cheese if I'm feeling frisky. And as long as I'm here offending people, pair very nicely with French fries. Oh, 12 meat? Greetings, warrior. See you are clad in shining steel, much like myself. It is honorable to face certain defeat with pride in one's appearance. This is how, like, Smash Bros. Competitors talk before the tournament. And then, I recognize we're in a sponsored segment here. I feel bad for Smash Bros. Competitors, bro. This weekend was Battle of BC. The algorithm thinks that I love Smash Brothers. I like it. So I just see like tweet after tweet from Smash Bros. Athletes that are like, sorry, I let you guys down. I'm gonna take some time to examine my play and come back stronger next time. I hope you'll stick with me. And I'm like, brothers, you just lost a video game. It's okay. So I mean, maybe athletes do that too. Like maybe like every time LeBron James loses a game, he tweets like, sorry, Lakers bros, we'll get him next time. Like, I didn't sleep well last night. I'm like, you don't have to, and you know what the thing is? It's not them that's doing it. It's you, the chatter. It's you. Because after they suffer a loss, they already feel bad. And then you got people like tweeting them like, you know, oh, you're my favorite player. I didn't realize you were washed. Ha, just kidding. We'll get him next time. It messes with people's head, bro. It's 'cause you're hitting them with the parasocial, like, you know, you had that one in the bag. What happened? You got to really get like a sports psychologist. And then it gets in their head. And then every time they lose a game, they got to apologize. Like, that's insane, man. There's like 63 people who lose every tournament and one guy who wins. Doing a Brad Pitt movie marathon. Any suggestions? Yes, don't watch The Mexican. You should probably watch Meet Joe Black because there's some funny moments in it. Troy, I'm just going to say I wish they made more movies like Troy, but I do think that in the millennial generation, Troy is one of the most overrated movies of all time. People talk about Troy like it's on par with Gladiator. It's not on par with Gladiator. Like it's a little schlocky. Still, I like a sword and sandal, Ridley Scott-esque historical epic with the best of them, but Gladiator's kind of schlocky. You see him rub his hands over the wheat in the fields, brother. Speaks to you on an animal level. Troy, 53% Rotten Tomatoes. I know, because I was there when it came out. I just know in the modern day, people talk about it like it's probably a top 5 Brad Pitt movie. It's not. You got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You got Moneyball, might even be number 1. I mean, he's been in lots of amazing. Glorious Bastards, So True, Fight Club. You see the clip of Simon Pegg doing an Instagram live, and he's mindlessly reading chat, and he reads the comment that says, like, because Tom Cruise is a crap actor.
Do you ever tell Tom Cruise he's a crap actor compared to... No, because he's not a fucking crap actor. He's an excellent actor.
Water.
Have you seen Jerry Maguire? Have you seen...
Rain Man.
Rain Man?
Few Good Men.
Have you seen...
Minority Report.
Magnolia? Have you seen Top Gun even?
Have you seen Mission Impossible?
Have you seen Mission Impossible?
Loser.
He says it out loud, and then like his conscious brain kicks in, and he's like, "What? Because he's he's not a crap actor." And then he and his partner just start naming Tom Cruise movies over and over. Top Gun, A Few Good Men, Rain Man, Jerry Maguire. I've been there. Sometimes you're just like mindlessly reading chat, and then someone writes some fucked up shit, and you're like, you almost say it out loud, and you're like, what the fuck? That was his daughter? Listen, I was just trying not to fuck up, okay? I don't know. I didn't recognize Simon Pegg's daughter based on her voice. Fuck me, I guess. Good Lord. I mean, like, that's an unreasonable expectation, man. I would recognize Simon Pegg by his voice, though. Oh, leave him alone! He sounds kind of like that. Okay, we got 38 minutes till Jackbox. I'm going to keep this joke out of the slash marker. This one's for Twitch Andes only. Hey, guys, did you see they're making a sequel to It Follows? Yeah, they've leveled up the It Follows monster. They've replaced it with Jimmy Wales, asking you to please consider how many times you visited Wikipedia in the last 6 months, and consider re-upping your donation to the Wikimedia Endowment Fund. You were part of the 3% of Wikipedia users who donated to our campaign in 2021. We're asking you to... -2. Oh. Millennial joke? No, if it was a millennial joke, it would be Billy Mays here. Did you see the tweet? I saw it out of context. It was a screen cap. And it was an interview with like a business owner that said, 100% of my Gen Z employees are bisexual and every single one of them has long COVID. I will believe that long COVID is real when someone who's not bisexual has it. I was laughing so hard when I saw just to be clear, I don't think that he's cooking, but just the construction of the sentence is crazy, man. It is like it's a Donald Trump statement. It is like you don't have to hand it to him, but you got to admit that it's a post of the month for sure. I'll still keep drinking that garbage. Oh man. What is something you wish you had more time for? Cromulent cum time, yes please. Or haha.
Who gave up? Why did it get a vote?
I liked
That
it.
was hilarious.
It made me laugh.
Cromulent cum.
Oh man.
What's cromulent mean?
Ryan?
I don't know. I think it means like appropriate for the situation.
Oh. That was very cromulent cum.
What do we need a word for appropriate? We already have appropriate.
Welcome to English.
Yeah.
Of course you got synonyms. They came for free with your fucking dictionary.
I can't see cromulent without thinking of like the worst tweet of all time.
Oh no.
You know the tweet?
I don't think so. Oh no, is it the Kevin Smith one?
No, different. This one's the cromulent like fuck crustable. Or
Oh, what a
Oh
what
my
a
God.
perfectly cromulent fuck crustable
it
of the
does
day.
so much damage to me.
The Tommy between the Bernie Bros and the Tenant from Hell. This Tommy need drinky. I know that one.
Oh, that's so much harm to me.
Hey, anybody here from Europe, by the way? I saw some stuff on Twitter yesterday. Is it common in Europe to make jokes about Swiss police officers? There was like a there was a tweet that went viral and made its way into my algorithm. And it was like, I'm in Switzerland standing next to a random car. Police officer comes up to me and says, "You can't park there." I say, "It's not my car." He says, "Don't argue with me. You have to move your car or I'll give you a ticket." He says, "It's not my car." He says, "Okay, I warned you. Here's your ticket." I said, "It's not my car." But then like all the replies were other stories that people had of dealing with the police in Switzerland. And I don't know if they're recycled jokes because I didn't grow up in Europe, but like, is this a common situation? Somebody said, like, my girlfriend was on vacation in Switzerland and she jaywalked, and the Swiss police stopped her and said it's illegal to jaywalk here, and they made her walk back to the crosswalk and cross it normally, as if like that undoes the problem in the first place. Is like, go back and do it right. You gotta un-jaywalk. I did think it was funny though. I thought it was very funny. You gotta moonwalk across the street. That's why they call it the Xbox 360. When you see it, you turn 360 degrees and moonwalk away. Czech Republic. Czechia. Did you see I can't glance by it. Well, let me get this first to avoid the appearance of impropriety. 4,000 kilometers away? Syria? What? Zambia? No shot. Okay. Equatorial Guinea? Unknown country? Can you guys just get on the same page, please? Morocco. Zimbabwe. This is a humbling experience. Cote d'Ivoire. Mystery countries, Burkina Faso. Oh, man. What I was going to say is, did you see the post on Twitter that was like, it was a map where every country had a flag on it, and the flag was the country that country makes fun of the most? And everything was like based on the little I know about Europe. By the way, Ivar995, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Everything was about what I expected. You know, Germany makes fun of Poland the most. Poland makes fun of Germany the most. Spain makes fun of Portugal the most. Portugal makes fun of Spain the most. England makes fun of France the most, vice versa. But you look at it and you're like, what the fuck is the Scottish flag doing in the middle of Hungary? And then people in the comments were like, yeah, in Hungary, Scottish jokes are like one of the most common genres. Which I have no idea how that came to pass, but like the one that I remember is like a Hungarian guy was like, we have a joke in Hungary. What does the Scot do when he gets cold? He moves closer to the candle. And what does he do if he's very cold? He lights it. Plus, dude, it's fucked up, man. Scotland didn't do anything, man. I don't know, man. I have no idea where it came from, to be honest. I just thought it was a little bit out of the pocket. Like, Canadians, we definitely make fun of Americans more than any other nationality. But if I saw like a Canadian flag somewhere in fucking, you know, if it was like, oh, in Africa, like the Central African Republic makes fun of Canadians, I'd be like, what the fuck? Why is it on your timeline? I don't know, bro. I don't control the algorithm. Sometimes the timeline serves up stuff that I'm like, this sucks ass. And sometimes it serves up stuff and I'm like, this is kind of interesting. It knows you. It actually doesn't, though. It still thinks I love the National Basketball Association and Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse 2. And I'm like, of course it thinks I love to read it. That's the only thing it fucking feeds me. And I'm hungry. So of course, it's like he commonly interacts with tweets about National Basketball Association. Yeah, because that's all I got, man. I got nothing else to click on.
We're currently at 251 subscribers. Let's get to 49 subscribers before the song ends. Then the rock band stream. Oh gosh. You gotta join the vocal.
I was just waiting for you.
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab. Well, he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head because she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. Hey, it's happy hour. I just can't look. It's killing me.
That's amazing.
It's taking control. It's taking control of me. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Hey, tip your waitresses. Do Michael Caine? I don't know if I could do Michael Caine and sing. Coming out of my cage. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, smashed away. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab and he's having a smoke. Well, she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head 'cause she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. Michael Caine is not here right now. I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Yeah. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Woo! Kate, I think I have less than 1 octave of vocal range. I think I can only hit 6 notes.
Not many have octave actually.
I never